Hang on, Murph. I know. Might be deer. Lots of deer. Tons of deer out here. There's been about there was a mama with two little fawns, which I think I took a picture of earlier. And then there was 3 adults and 2 babies without the spots on them. Had about, I don't know, 100 quail in the yard, along with about 50, I'm spitting as I talk, um, doves all over. So I walked out and there were a whole family of turkeys, there were some doves or some quail and the deer. It looked like some sort of animal park out here. I'm gonna let him off the leash, I hope. He hasn't been off the leash for a long time because I'm afraid of all the animals. He might go after them, but he hasn't. He just watches the deer. Hopefully that's what he'll do. Oh, here comes 2. Did you let 2 out? Thank you. 2 wants to follow us everywhere. We went up to see my brother. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. And he's up in the Seattle, Kirkland area. And so we had to leave 2 alone for about 5 days. And he went nutso. He was so glad to see Murphy. He was so glad. He went underneath his legs and everything and was playing with him and grabbing his leg and getting up on rocks and showing off for him. So it's the first time he's done that. Hi, too. God, yes, I can tell. Where is he? He should be behind me. Yeah, there he is. Really missed him. Hey, Murphy, do you want to get off of there? Let's see, can I trust you? But anyway, on the way up to see my brother, we went to Mount St. Helens. When Mount St. Helens blew its top in 1980, and that was like the first year we're still moving up here from California. So we got a huge, huge snowfall that year, and Mount St. Helens went off. I got this great grand welcoming. So I've never been there. I collected ashes, and I still have a little thing of ashes, which I'll show you sometime, that my mom saved from the car tops. And I've had it all this time. So when she died, I really wanted it. And yeah, so I kept it. I think there's clouds back there. It's getting to definitely be fall. Everything's turning all orangey and red. I really like this time of year. It gets a little damp and everything, but it's really so pretty. And I love Halloween. You know, I do all the spooky stuff. But anyway, we went up to Mount St. Helens, and when I got there, it was all raining. I thought, oh no, because John's seen it, but I haven't. So we decided to take a walk up anyway, and just as we got up to the bench, there was all these other people up there kind of disappointed. And the clouds just parted as if God parted them himself. And then I could see the whole top, or at least half the top of Mount St. Helens. And it was absolutely stunning. My mouth dropped open. It was so big. If you haven't been up there, it's worth coming to Washington State to see. It's just out like 50 miles up from Vancouver area, and then you have to go down this side road for about an hour, I guess, 45 minutes. And they have a ranger area to let you know if it's cloudy or whatever at the top, so that's cool. We knew it was going to be like partly cloudy, but went anyway and took our chances. It's well worth it. Come here, I'll let you off. Come here. Come here, Murph. Come on, Murphy. And then we went ahead and forgot how it was for the Seattle traffic, and it was awful. And I said, come here, no. It was just awful. I mean, it was so hard to get used to. Be careful, you'll be good. You'll be good. It was so awful. I had to keep finding it. We were like, oh my God. It's just, we're not used to having all these cars zoom by us and so quickly. And I was frantic the entire time because I was such bad panic disorder that I got this like big huge my eyes saw that and I got this big huge ocular rosacea. All from panic and stress. It's just kind of a genetic thing. I've always been that way. Like I said, it's been so long. It's been so long, and I should have done a lot sooner. But I was embarrassed to go up and see my brother because basically we've lost so much. We look like losers. We made different choices in our life, and then you have to kind of live with the consequences of those choices. But still, you feel like you should accomplish more by now in your life. You ever got that feeling? You're grateful for what you have, but you feel like you should accomplish more. And I've lost the dog. Murphy! Murphy! Come on! Oh no. Murphy! Oh, well, we have to put this out a little. Whoops, I probably took a picture of myself. Put my selfie stick out. Alright, there we go. Murphy! Murph! Oh, I know I shouldn't have done that. Let me put it back down. It looks like I'm gonna do that with me, but. Oh, he'll come back in a minute, I hope. True, go get your brother. Whoops, I hit the button again. But, anyway, my brother was moving from one house to another, so they're right in the process of moving. And he has 2 new dogs, 2 beagles now. They're so cute, and they have a couple of cats, one that looks just like 2. I was so happy to see him. I was so happy. I just like cried and cried after we left. I gave him this big hug and say I love you, which we never really say. And he has the sweetest, sweetest wife. So I have a sweet sister-in-law. And then Tim, who I knew, the little one, has gotten way taller than me, and he's big and muscular and strong and wonderful. And then the 2 girls, one's 30 and one is 28. Right? No. One is John Hopkins doing pediatric physical therapy, and the one should graduate next year. She's doing neurobiology, so it's been really hard years last 2 years, because of COVID and trying to get everything done. But I am so proud of them, and I wish I would have went sooner. So anyway, after a couple of days there, we went on to Dry Falls, which is by Spokane. It's up in the Scablands, Spokane. And we went around a corner, and again, I'm like, oh my God, it was a huge, huge thing, highly recommended. It's like only 15,000 years old. I know it sounds a long time ago. It's not. It was during a different, ice age time? That it has like a reverse waterfall, but it's bigger than all the rivers of the world and Niagara and everything. It's this huge, huge thing. And if you look at Nick on the Rocks, on his channel, they'll give you an animation of what it looked like maybe when all the water went up and over it. And it's scary. But you go there and it's amazingly huge canyon, bigger than the Grand Canyon. The whole thing is just rounded out and huge for like miles and miles, and it's spectacular. And then we went on to Spokane and went to the Bing Crosby house and things like that. We used to live there. My family grew up there. Babysat Bing Crosby when he was a really little boy. And he peed in my great-grandpa's hat. So we go there as often as we can to visit the museum and everything, which is in his house that he grew up in, by the way. Another great thing to go see. So it was just so wonderful, and I'm going to try to see my brother more now. I'm going to try to make a yearly visit, if not twice a year. I will get on the boat. We'll go out on Lake Washington. They worked for Bill Gates when it was just a little tiny room, It was very, very small. So, smart people. But anyway, I'll share more of that with you. But I don't know if I'm going to be doing regular vlogs anymore. It hasn't been going very well for me. And I was really upset about that couple with Gabby Pietro. How do you say it? Because you should take lots of van trips. Everybody can relate to this because you get in big fights and you've been out on the road together for a while. And this whole YouTube thing has gotten to be too much, and having to get views and all that stuff. It's just absolutely ridiculous that people get really jealous of one another if they're not popular. on couples fight if one is popular and the other isn't. So I've just gotten sick of it, sick of the whole social media thing. You probably can relate to that. So we were gonna do travel vlogs too, but I just really got put off, and now it's a turn off because of that. Murphy, I lost him again. But you know, if I can do this once in a while, just show you this beautiful area I live in. It's just so gorgeous, and it's so wonderful to be out here. Like I said, it's that time of the year, you get ready for October, and it's beautiful and scary at the same time. Turkey vultures come up and get in the trees. Oh, and I've really missed everybody. I missed you all so much. Oh, there he is. Hi, Murphy. God, I didn't lose you. But, oh, by the way, Murphy was so good up there with my brother and everyone. He was so good. I'll show the pictures if I can in this vlog. And you see, and the one before, which I put unlisted, but it's just a very like minute and a half that shows Murphy wandering around. He doesn't even know these people, and he was so good. So anyway, just a beautiful, beautiful area now, and doing some summer cleanup. Cleaning the house, and I'll do a tour of the house so I can show my brother and have them come up here sometime. I've been avoiding it forever because I don't know, I just have a small area and I'm kind of embarrassed that, I shouldn't be. I need my brother in my life, and we had a lot to talk about, so, because we both were adopted, and he's been looking for his mom and stuff too, and he found her, so we have a lot in common. Yeah. Anyway, look at that. But look at that beautiful dog behind me. Hello, beauty. Look at you, good looking man. But anyway, I love you guys, and I miss you so much. And I'm not sure which way I put this camera on. I think the camera's that way again. But I want to get back into it, and I got to go back now before everyone wonders what happened to me. I've been busy for hours today, and anyway, I will talk to everybody soon, and I hope, I mean, they can't die. I hope everybody's been doing well, and I'm sorry if I scared everybody because I've been away so long, but I'm still kicking, so I'll see you soon. Talk to you soon, my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful friend, okay?